When Donald Trump announced a $15 billion lawsuit against the New York Times, it sounded like the start of another headline-grabbing showdown between the former president and the press. Trump accused the paper, several of its reporters, and even Penguin Random House of spreading false and defamatory information about his business empire, television career, and political reputation. This case reignited debates on free speech and how public figures handle criticism. But as the dust settles, the lawsuit appears less like a legal breakthrough and more like an uphill battle Trump is unlikely to win. A federal judge in Florida, Stephen Merriday, dismissed Trump's filing almost immediately, calling it decidedly improper and impermissible. The complaint, sprawling and filled with political language, failed to meet even basic legal standards requiring a plain, concise statement of facts. In other words, the court rejected it not for what it claimed, but for how it was written. Judge Merriday did grant Trump's team one more opportunity to refile, but only under strict conditions, a 40-page limit, and a demand to cut out the political rhetoric. It was a procedural rebuke that underscored how even the most powerful figures must play by the rules of the courtroom. Even if Trump's lawyers fix the formatting, the legal odds remain steep. As a public figure, Trump must meet the highest bar for defamation, proving that the New York Times knowingly published false information or acted with reckless disregard for the truth. That's an almost impossible standard, especially when the reporting in question involves matters of public interest, like a former president's finances and business dealings. Journalists have First Amendment protection, right? Trump's history in similar cases doesn't help his chances. Previous lawsuits against the New York Times over its reporting on his taxes and finances were swiftly dismissed, with judges even ordering him to pay legal fees. The pattern suggests that courts view these cases as political theater rather than legitimate legal claims. Critics say the latest lawsuit fits into a broader strategy, a kind of anti-press playbook meant to intimidate journalists and rally Trump's supporters rather than achieve victory in court. Still, the case is significant for what it symbolizes. It shows the clash between powerful figures and the press, testing limits on scrutiny. For now, though, the message from the judiciary is clear. If you're going to sue the press, you need more than outrage. You need evidence, precision, and a case that stands up to constitutional scrutiny. Otherwise, even a $15 billion lawsuit is just another losing battle in the war against the First Amendment.